So what got you into rap? Like when you first started off with hip hop, what got you into it from the beginning? Let's start there.
I mean, I wasn't really rapping and stuff. I used to be singing and stuff. Like I always tell people nowadays or whatever, you know, these dudes, bitch, they don't hold it. Nah, we was standing in front of people wonder trying to sing to them to get them outside. You know, I came from that generation. You know,
Okay.
Where you be standing there, ooh, da-da-doo. I always wonder what happened to the other three guys when you finally got in.
Right.
I'm gonna let y'all in a minute. I appreciate that, man. Nah, but I came from that era right there, man. You know, where you know you was singing and stuff. I went to prison in '97, got out in '99, and you know it was like, I've been to prison for some of these little niggas got out of school, like you know what I mean, like for real. But I got out in '99 or whatever, and they were like, nigga, I don't want to go back to jail, so I hooked up with me and Dro was a group. And,
Young Dro?
Yeah.
I ain't know that.
Even though he ain't never said nothing about it, you know. I had to make my own way, you know. I was proud of that. I made Left Taffy sold 3 million copies. You know, anybody who I was in a group with, it surpassed anything they ever did anyway. So, you know, I felt like, you know, God is a hell of a son of God. He blessed
Man
you.
of that,
You
man.
know what I mean?
Man of that.
But that was the beginning of it. But that's how I got into it. I got out of prison. Used to be singing and stuff all the time or whatever. My little brother was like, we're going up to the pool palace or whatever, try to win this contest. I went up there one time and said I can get that little $100 or whatever. And I was just getting out of it. Now you got to think, you can do it in 2 years. You just getting out of it like any dollar you can get
ain't matter, man.
without going back. You feel what I'm saying? And I just made it my thing, you know.
So fast forward a little bit, where did D4L come from and how that got brought about? You know how you get
so I was already in a group. Like I said, I was with Dro.
Okay.
I'm in a group or whatever. I just kept getting in trouble. Like if you know me, I'm from Bankhead. Right. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We don't look at it like we from Atlanta. We look at it like we from a whole different country. We got our own hospital, school, 2-3 gas stations. You know, you barely see anything past the blue flame until you 14. You feel what I'm saying? We live in our own world. You know, so you know, that's basically how I ended up back in Bankhead, back on the block. Hooked up with Shawty Low. I was shopping with him, you know, like everybody.
Right.
You know, and we ended up chopping it up. You know, stuff wasn't going right for me. I kept getting in trouble, whatever. Low was like, come up here. And R.I.P. Shawty, you know, he was just a good dude.
R.I.P. Low.
That nigga stay in the trap.
Right.
For real.
What, if you don't mind me asking, what did you get locked up for to do them years?
Oh, I mean, doing the same stuff niggas do when they gotta eat. You get tired of eating ketchup sandwiches or you want to get something else, you know.
Right.
You'll take some chances or whatever. Me, I was the oldest on all sides. I ain't got no big uncle, no dad, and no nothing. It was just my mama and me. We were out to die, you know. And then 4-5 more came along, and you know, it's just too many mouths to feed. You feel what I'm saying? So you know, I got the same story just like everybody else. I just rather smile and kick it. But when you look at my record, you know, and look at the music that I was doing before, Laffy Taffy was the first girl song I ever made.
Right.
So that's just period. So when people looking at me like, oh, that's that nigga Fabo in the streets, nigga be like, oh, that's Fabo. You know what I mean? 'Cause when you see me on my live or whatever, you know, I'm in the spot, you know, I'm kicking it. All my family still stay on Bankhead up and down. We ain't made it yet. You feel what I'm saying? So what you see me doing is the same thing I was doing back in '99. I'm walking out the house every day trying to remove my people from this situation. You feel what I'm saying? So me, I'd rather smile, kick it, make you have fun or whatever, but you don't want to see me if I'm not smiling, trust me. You feel what I'm saying? That's just what it is. But life take you in a different direction. So, you know, when I met Low was just basically, he was one of them big brother types. Like, you know, you didn't want to do nothing else wrong because I ain't really that. I grew up in church and stuff too, but what you out here, you know, this is what you got to do. You feel me? It ain't like you want to do it. You know, but when you one of the good ones, you know, you get caught up sometimes. So I felt like that was the situation with me. Low recognized that, put me in the studio. He built the studio from scratch. He already had, D4L was, you got to think, D-dude was already terrorizing. Like, that's the word I want to use. You feel what I'm saying? I'm in high school and you hearing about stuff they doing at the club, stuff they did. But when you meet Low, he was so humble and cool. And I was playing basketball and stuff. Man pull up to my house one day in the Denali. Like, boom. Like, I was playing
back
tennis.
then.
This is like when 2003, 2004.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
And he pulled up to my house in Denali, like, man, I heard you be playing basketball. I was like, yeah, you know, I be playing up, you know, I'm like Denny Rodman, but you know, I'm with it, because you know, I come down, I'm basically the muscle. I'm coming out. You gotta fight with me. I'm gonna fight everybody on the court. And if you knew Shawty how he played, he had to run the point guard, so he called him every foul.
Oh, he would play?
Who?
Shawty Low play?
Out there trying to shoot.
Shawty Low run the man. Shawty Low run the point, and ain't nobody else running the point while he got that money out there.
Right.
Oh, I feel you.
Man, home gonna go get the nigga from the Charlotte Hornets. He got a nigga from the Chicago Bulls.
Yeah.
And then my homeboy went to school with.
Got
So when you met him, D4L was already formed a little bit?
Yeah, I mean, they was already an entity, bro. Like, you got things, man. Like, this, I met Shawty Low in high school. I'm in high school. Home got burnt orange, Monte Carlo, something like that, pre-class, something like that, whatever it was, a bowl, when the Bubble Out first came out. Yeah. Home got one of those at this time, burnt orange with the rims on it. Boom, I'm playing tenor and drums. You know, we go up on the top of the hill at Archer High School. We sitting out there, whatever, you know, playing drum. And Home ride by, he stopped the ice cream truck, whatever it is, you know, that high school kid, he dropping shoes off. So he been that dude. And then he used to throw these tournaments or whatever. So the reason why I think D4L were able to thrive, because you got to think we from 5 different projects. So you got to think, Moot be from Harry Home, Bowen Home. I'm from Bankhead, Colton Perry Home. Shout out them from Bowen Home. Like, you know, we all from different places that been beefing with each other forever. Like, I'm quite sure we all got friends that done lost on east side. You feel what I'm saying? So, you know, Home already had this going. Like, I was like a draft pick. I came from the Raheem the Dream and Jordan situation. Got out of jail again. You know what I mean? Yeah. Ended up there. He put me with Moot B. Moot B, he put me out the car wash or whatever, because, you know, I was Fabo. I hooked up with K-Rap. Me and K-Rap went in the studio, made Laugh and Taffy. Like, you know, Low had the studio there, so you always could go in there morning, noon, and night. Like, you know, we had a key. So you could always get in and one in the morning.